It's been a while since I did a video like this. Here we go. Um, I just read. So I'm having a hypothesis and all that shit. Oh, a theory. Excuse me, not use big words, but a theory. And one of the theories is who. Okay, let's just start at this. I just read somewhere that I mean, not Russell Wilson said his biggest thing, like his biggest fear is losing Sierra, which is his wife. Which is, in hindsight, I don't know if that should be your biggest fear, but it should be up there. Especially, and I'm not even going to go from a financial part because he has put a lot of money in her. Um, and I'm gonna just go on the fact that Sierra probably is a good person. So I'm not gonna. I've never heard no bad shit about Sierra anyway. Is a and I'm not even gonna go to hilarious how she wanted a good how she always wanted a dope boy. She was attracted to a dope boy, or try that good guy thing, but the dope boys turn me on. I think all that is just for play and just to sell a image. Plus, I don't think Russell Wilson. I don't know why Russell Wilson get this corny shit. I just think he's like just your average non-street nigga. Like I just don't think he's just not a street nigga. He's probably a nigga with a good head on his shoulders. Nigga went to college, got married. Not only that, this nigga has, and let's be real, like I've been defending Russell Wilson on this for like ever since I heard stories like this because to me he's doing what a man is supposed to do. Now, from a Sierra standpoint, ladies, and I'm gonna say this just because like for a man to do that, and she's a celebrity, for a woman to get a man with Russell Wilson type of money, that's an anomaly. I know I'm going to sound like Kevin Samuels, but that's an anomaly. But even to her anomaly, she is a celebrity, so she can get away with that shit. It's I know a lot of niggas is just like, oh, this nigga taking care of his son, taking care of Future son, taking care of him like he's his own son. Now, Future had that image of not taking care of his kids. The nigga has like 8 kids and all that other stuff. But his biggest regret, um, when you in love with someone, you don't want to lose it. That's basically where I'm going with this. Like, I don't know if any of y'all ever been in love, and then it starts. That's like the first thing I want to talk about. If any of y'all ever been in love, especially with a girl that's really really special to you, your biggest fear is losing her. I've seen niggas it's just like go crazy like for a woman that's done everything for her, all of a sudden didn't break up, like he hasn't moved on, or like he'll date somebody, but let's say if that person like say I want you back, he will drop her in a minute and go back to her. That's how much he loves her. It's just like he didn't want to lose her in the first place. It's like shit like that happens. Like whether he's a good dude or he cheats, most of these niggas know when you find that one, you don't want to lose her. So let's get that out the way. So that's to me, that's not nothing out of the ordinary. You're supposed to feel like that about your woman, especially if she makes you feel that good. You're supposed to feel like that. Second of all, and this is talking about for the people who don't like that keeps calling him a simp and all that other shit. That's his woman. I don't understand. Like I feel like let's say not simp, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. She doesn't walk all over him. I'm pretty sure he wears the pants in the family. I don't know why people act like the way he's talking about it that the way he talks about it is like this type of simple shit. Will Smith does the same thing. Talks about Jada like she's like an angel, like the most perfect place. And like even when they've been through their shit, he still talks to her like an angel. That's a person you fell in love with, and that's Will and Jada shit. That's like over 20 years of bullshit that they have gone through and all that other stuff. Even when he was like, "I was done with your ass," and you know how that turned out. But for Russell Wilson and Sierra, like that nigga is in love, and she's probably done something, or she's probably has that personality. Like you don't do much for a woman. Like let's. I didn't want to bring the financial shit in there, but let's bring it in there. Um, he bought her masters and gave it to her. Now she owns all her masters. They own a football team, not a I'm sorry, a baseball team together. It's not major leagues, but it's still a baseball fucking team. So I don't see nobody else doing that. Um that nigga said hey, take him. He told Russell, he told Future, I don't need your money. And he was, I'm pretty sure he told Sierra, yo, take him off the child support. I don't need his money. We good. Like, what kind, like, ain't no simp doing that. First of all, that's some, to me, and y'all can have y'all opinion if you want, that's some boss ass shit to where he goes, I don't need your fucking money. I got my own. I could take care of your kid. And this is not like, and I'm not dissing Future or none of that shit, because this shit don't really got to has does not have anything to do with Future. But some of y'all niggas just like, oh, he's simping. It was just like, y'all never been in love to a point where you want to do anything and everything for a woman. Not just, and I'm not saying a hoe or like some harlot you meet off the street. This is a woman that you want to become your concubine and your honest, the one that you want to make an honest woman. Some of y'all, and I get it, some of the people saying that are probably young or never been in love or never gone to that point. You will get there. Once you get there, you will understand. But the older niggas that be saying this and some of the red pill shit, like, look, and I say the same thing. When you get to that point, when you find that one and you know that she's the one, you're going to do stuff for her. You're going to do everything for that woman. It's just, that's just man nature. Like, that's the whole thing about protecting and providing. So his biggest regret should be losing her, and not even from a financial reason. It's probably because he loves her and he wants her to do stuff for her. Now, the same thing. Did I have something for the ladies? I don't know. But I know I was like in through all this talking and shit. I know a lot of people just, because I know a lot of women like, is like they love the fact that yeah, I remember now. Okay. And this came from a comment, and this is also coming from a story. Some of you, and it's going to you ladies, it's like, ladies, you like this shit, but y'all don't want that shit. There was a Facebook comment that said, and I shared it on my post, it said, y'all don't want Russell Wilson. Y'all want a Future that does Russell Wilson things. And the funny thing is, it reminded me of a story when I was in the Navy, and this girl, and I will not say her name, but there was this girl, she was coming to me about her man problems, and I was like, what's wrong with him? He was like, nothing, he's perfect. He does everything for me. I just not feeling it for him, but I'm still in love with this dude that treated me like shit. She didn't say he treated me like shit, but I know, like, the conversation she had, and she told me about Homeboy before, so I know, in her words, she treated him like shit. So, while she's telling me about this beautiful chocolate man that does everything for her, and it's everything she wanted in a person, but yet she just had no connection to him for some reason, and he did everything correct. And I looked at her, and I said, you're dumb. And she go, what? He's like, you're dumb. It's like, this nigga does everything you want. He does everything for you. He's the man of your dreams. You're calling him a beautiful chocolate man. He giving you everything you fucking wanted in a man. And yet, you're still not attracted to him. And you still trying to fuck with the nigga that don't give you shit. And I told her, and I remember turning to this, and like, I said, you don't want him. You want him. You want the nigga you don't want the nigga that's treating you good. You want the nigga that's treating you like shit. And you don't want him to treat you like shit. You want the nigga that's treating you like shit, treating you like the nigga that's treating you like a fucking queen. That's your problem. The problem is, that nigga is not going to treat you like the fucking queen, and you're going to waste that nigga's time because he's treating you like a queen and you're not really feeling him. So either you do something like, either you go back to the nigga that's treating you like shit, and I'm going to hear you complain about, and I remember telling this, and I'm going to hear you complain about how he's treating you like shit, or are you going to go with the nigga that's, are you going to waste time with the nigga that does everything for you and not, like, and you still want to, toy him around, it still want to play with this nigga emotions? Because let's be real, ladies, and this is where the part I'm getting at. You wonder why some of these men treat you like shit? Because some of y'all like it. I'm not saying all of them, but some of y'all like it when a man treats you like shit. But y'all mistake treating you like shit with checking. Sometimes when a nigga checks you, he's not really checking you. Sometimes he's treating you like shit, but sometimes y'all been trying to, like, excuse it or say, oh, he's just checking me, you know how I get and all that shit. When niggas really treating you like shit. But I understand the difference between a man checking a woman and a man treating her like shit. Some of y'all don't. And some of y'all don't realize it until at the end. So that's why y'all excuse some of the bullshit that some of these men treat you. I don't want to like right now. I'm a mix between Kevin Jackson and Derek Jackson and Kevin Samuels right now, or like any other nigga that This is not even red pill shit, but it's just that you gotta know what you want. And some of y'all know what y'all want, but when a nigga comes in your face and give you everything you want, you don't want it from him. And then some of y'all like y'all will get with him, but it's still no connection. It's just like to me, it's like if you don't really have that connection with him, why waste his time? And a lot of y'all do that. Y'all waste a lot of dudes' time. And once a guy feel like his time is wasted, because I know women like your body is like your temple, and I think Patrice O'Neal said our biggest worth to a man is time. Like if we put some, that's why some of these niggas be acting the way they did, especially if they put time and invested into you. Like not even from money wise, like they invest their heart into you. They tell you their secrets. Sometimes like they will open themselves up to you than they won't with other people. Some of y'all will waste that nigga's time, and I've seen like plenty of times where a nigga like he like open up to him and the girl treats him like shit, or like she gaslight him, or she throws it back on him. And like that's the one thing niggas do not like. If I tell you something that is near and dear to me and you throw it back on me, you luck. Sometimes I say this, y'all lucky y'all women, because if niggas were really about that life, niggas will turning people all fucking day. Y'all would get. I don't condone men hitting women, but I say this: the way some of y'all women be acting towards men, I'm surprised y'all don't get fucked up more. Like I'm like dead ass serious. Especially some of y'all women that pop off at the mouth and shit, like y'all men, like, and I'm talking about the women that act like they'll got that masculine energy, or when they pop off on niggas, they pop off like, yo, y'all don't be thinking, y'all don't be thinking straight when y'all be like popping off, because when a nigga watch you pop off like that and y'all be saying some shit that if you was a dude, they will fuck you up. Sometimes they like save your life, and some niggas just do not have that fucking patience, or do not have that type of tolerance. Some of them niggas will smack you the fuck up. But that's where I want to get with this whole Russell Wilson thing, from both a man and I want to get at like everybody, like the men and women, the simps, and the people that think that can happen to me too. And not only that, the women that want that but doesn't want it in a nigga that's Russell Wilson. Y'all want it in a future nigga, and to me, I stand on that, because I don't know how many times where y'all going back to a nigga, girl, he changed, and then that's he's still on that same shit, and then y'all be like, yo, and this is why y'all niggas ain't shit. This is, and last point, and because I keep pointing that damn camera up, this is telling you it's been a while since I've done this. And last point, it's just, what was I gonna say? Last point. Fuck. This always fucking happens. But you know what? I probably was just gonna repeat myself anyway. Let me know what y'all think. It's gonna come back to my head. Till then, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.